Okay, Forest Lake back across neutral ice. We're having some streaming problems there. I don't know if anybody's able to watch or not. I sure hope so. I may have accidentally restarted the stream. All right, Forest Lake with a shot from the point. 10.5 to play in the first period. Ooh, puck in the neutral zone. Addie's there. Addie passes it up to Olive. Olive chases it into the Forest Lake zone, knocks it down the boards. All right. Looks like we got everything working now. We'll keep up with the commentary here. 10 minutes to play in the first period. Score is 0-0. Face-off coming in the Forest Lake Rangers end. We're just going to call them Flake for the purposes of this game. It's easier for me to say. Coming up the boards there. There we go. Anaya shovels it toward the goal. Addie was in the slot. Tried to make something happen. She got double-teamed by Forest Lake. There we go. I think that's Evelyn today. Evelyn makes a shot from the point. Goes wide. Gets deflected wide. Does not go wide. Oh, man. Nevin wants one. Nevin got her a shot in her own rebound. And then the Thunder covered it. So face-off coming here in the Flake end. 9:44 to play in the first period. Oh, there we go. Whose goal was that? Okay. Out of the face-off after a Nordics goal. Andy, who made that goal? I thought that was Sagel. It's not that hard. Wesley, could you stay away from the legs, please? Come on. Gummed up against the boards here right in front of us. We're on the away bench today, which means there isn't it's sort of weird. They have like a dedicated streaming platform over there, like a box. We don't have that here, so I'm in a different spot in the stands. That's okay. Fighting over the puck at center ice. Gets knocked towards the Forest Lake end. Still fighting it. There we go. Gets bumped into the Nordics end. We're going to chase it all the way back. There we go. There we go. Sagel, who just scored a goal, wants another one. And down into the Forest Lake end. Back behind the net. Coming up the boards. And Forest Lake's going to clear. Nevin was right there. Tried to knock it away. Sagel's going to skate right up to her. They're going to take an easy shot. Oh! The rebound popped away from Bridget, and they got it around the back of her pad. So now we're knotted up 1-1. Puck drop coming, 8:15 to play in the first period. Tied 1-1. Nordics out of the faceoff. Cora skates it into the Forest Lake end. Addie in the slot, all of there to help. Puck gets knocked back around behind Forest Lake's goal. Into the corner. Coming up the boards here. Ooh, Charlotte was ready for it, but they skated around her. Evelyn strips a puck. Nice defense. There we go. Forest Lake trying to use the boards to pass to their own players. They bump it into the Nordics end. It's going to go down ice. Wesley, can I get you to sit down, bud? Back and forth along the boards on the far side. Forest Lake gets cleared. Playing with the puck here at center ice. They managed to clear out. There's a missed centering pass. So now we're fighting for it against the boards. Addie takes off with it into the Forest Lake end. Oh, nice cross-ice pass to Olive. It wasn't quite ready for it. But she gets the rebound off the boards. Puck is loose. Up in front of the net. Uh, I Can I see your phone, Andy? Oh, Sejal with a big defensive stuff there right in front of Bridget. All right, Nordics back around behind their own net. Pass it to Anaya. Anaya goes for a centering pass but gets stuffed. Forest Lake trying to keep it in. Okay, back in the corner. Around by the flake net. Sorry, I go quiet when I'm trying to multitask. Apparently we've had a kerfuffle with the link. The app crashed, and when I restarted the app, it started a second live stream. So I apologize for anybody that's just joining us. Back around behind the Forest Lake net. Ooh, girls had a chance, but Forest Lake knocked it away. Anaya was ready. Ooh, and the Nordics are going to clear into the neutral zone. Nevin's going to chase it down. Passes up to Sejal. Forest Lake intercepts that pass. Nevin gets in the way anyway. Keeps Forest Lake in the neutral zone. And that puck pops out to Nevin. She's going to skate it. Oh, 4-on-1. She didn't have a chance. She gets the puck stripped. The puck bounces. Nevin's going to push it into the Forest Lake end. Forest Lake trying to use the boards. Comes around up the corner. Charlotte's at the point, waiting for the puck to come to her. Forest Lake turns it the other direction. Puck back in the corner. Isabel sweeps it out to Anaya, but Forest Lake intercepts it. Forest Lake skating across the neutral zone. She's got some black jerseys with her. Forest Lake with somebody in the slot. Oh, man. Holy cow. That girl put it in the back of the net over Bridget's shoulder almost from the point. So I can't really begrudge her that one. That was a gorgeous hockey shot. So Nordics down by 1, 2-1.
Bridget,
You got this, Bridget!
Puck drop coming, 4:41 to play in the first period. Okay, puck in the Nordics end. Charlotte's being chased by a Forest Lake players. She's trying to skate it out. Ooh, real heavy coverage there. Forest Lake's going to get cleared. Forest Lake tries to shovel it back in for an offsides, and Maeve gets in the way. Forest Lake dumps it towards the goal. Not Evelyn. Oh, back in the Nordics end. And Forest Lake skates it into our end again. That is Evelyn, I'm sorry. Anyway, against the boards, back on the far side. Charlotte trying hard to get it out. Skating like mad, gets the puck stripped. Cora chases it down. Works it back up the boards. Forest Lake turns it back behind her. Now we got the puck back behind the net. Cora's got it. Forest Lake makes a line change. Puck coming up the boards right in front of us. Cora Stengel skating it hard. Gets the puck stripped. Leslie recovers it. Leslie gets it knocked away. Forest Lake dumps it into our end. It's going to dribble towards the goalie. Bridget swipes it away. Bridget Cluck calling netminder this morning. I don't think I've said that yet today. Our little crew of goalies here. Oh, Charlotte skated right around that girl who fell trying to take her out. So she gets triple teamed in front of the net, loses the puck. Nobody was there to help her. Cora fighting for it against the boards. Ooh, here we got a chance. And now it's coming up the boards towards us again. Charlotte keeps it in at the blue line. Fighting for the puck near the point. Oh, that was a nice centering shot, but it didn't quite get to where it was supposed to be. I believe that was a Maeve to Leslie pass. I still want to see that combo start putting some pucks in the net. They're primed for it. Puck dribbles into the Nordics end. Bridget trying to decide whether she wants to skate out of the crease and knock it away or not. Changes her mind and gets back in goal. Ooh, that was a nice clearing pass into the neutral zone, even though Forest Lake was the only one there to receive it. Forest Lake back in the end, gets cleared again. Charlotte skating up ice away from us towards the point. Messing with Forest Lake. She skates in a circle. Oh, man. Forest Lake strips the puck at probably the worst possible time. Skates it towards the goal. Bridget takes it in the numbers. Big rebound. Forest Lake with a centering pass. Takes another shot, but it goes wide. Maeve scoops it into the corner. She's skating it up the boards here. She's going to get triple teamed by Forest Lake, but she clears. There we go. Leslie over there against the boards. Tripping hard for it. Leslie to Isabel. Isabel dumps it into the Forest Lake end. Forest Lake with the puck back behind their own goal. Skating it up the boards. Line change for the Nordics. Sagel steps in. Keeps it in from the point. Shoves it down the boards rather than centering it. Forest Lake up the boards again. I assume that's Evelyn over there from this line. And it's, nope, that's Amelia. Amelia fighting for it against the boards. Sagel intercepts what was supposed to be a Forest Lake dump into the Nordics end and shoves it the other way. So now we got the puck back behind the Forest Lake net. Oh, man. Forest Lake tried to center and instead knocked it off of somebody's skates right in front of the goal. Forest Lake comes out of their end. Let it ride, Bridget. That should ice. And it does. 50 seconds to play in the first period. Nordics down by 1. I think we're good now with the streams. I was switching apps to try and share the link, and then it crashed. And when I went back into it, it started a new stream. Oh, no. So then I had to share the link again. You could respond to both those texts from yesterday with the link if you want. I don't know if your family cares or not, but there's puck drop. Sagel from the point, knocks it towards the goal. Too many Forest Lake players in the way. Nordics are going to get cleared. Cora with an up ice pass there to Amelia. Amelia shovels it back into the Forest Lake end. Rides the boards all the way around. Back into the near corner. Sagel from the point again with a centering pass or a shot to Olive. Olive takes a shot on goal, but the tender knocks it away. That was gorgeously placed, but the tender was ready. Oops, Sagel misses it coming up the boards. So it's going to dribble into our end. Amelia keeps Forest Lake from, well, Forest Lake outskates it anyway, but Forest Lake's got the puck now back behind our goal. And the Nordics clear it. That's probably going to ice, but the buzzer's coming before it ices. So that's the end of the first period. Nordics down 2-1. Here we are now. Entertain us. Abby's looking for who scored. The first goal was Sagel. No, who was? Does anybody know who the second goal was? Oh no, yeah, that's fair. Everybody got her in the text. Uh, I don't know. It may have been. Okay, puck drop on the second period here. Fighting for it against the boards in front of us. Back and forth at neutral ice. There, I got the period updated in the app. We don't need to be on the. Oh man, that was a centering pass right in front of the goal, but Nevin couldn't quite get to it to put it into the net. Down here in the Forest Lake end. Don't forget, ladies and gents, at intermission, to switch ends. So left is Forest Lake, which is where the Nordics want to be. Right in front of us here. Cora fighting for the puck. A couple of white jerseys on her, but she's still chipping away at the board. Forest Lake clears. It's going to slide all the way into the Nordics end. Nordics, yeah, and they push Forest Lake back into the neutral zone. Now we're in a skating race. Cora wins, but she's going to get interfered with. Not like in a penalty way, just they got into her way for sure. Forest Lake puts it back into the neutral zone. Slides all the way into the Nordics end. Forest Lake makes a line change. I don't know where all the black jerseys are. It must be up against the boards back there in the corner. Still fighting for the puck. And Forest Lake centers it. They miss it, so it goes all the way to the boards on the other side. Anaya trying to clear. Forest Lake from the point right into someone's. Okay. Oh, man. There, Anaya clears Forest Lake. By brute force, she pushed it across the line. Charlotte's going to skate into the Forest Lake end. She's going to get a chance. Oh! Charlotte got a nice lift there. Come on, we're going to get another chance. Cora gets the rebound. It's a bouncing puck. Charlotte lifted it, but the tender got her glove in the way. Deflected. Charlotte shot up over the net. Ooh, and that's another shot on goal, and the tender's going to kill it. What kind of pressure we need. Nordic's going to make a line change. Face-off coming. 12:39 to play in the second period. Okay, puck drop. Back in the corner behind the Forest Lake net. And into the neutral zone. That was a rocketing puck, and Isabel got in the way. Forest Lake trying to push it in there, and they skated down anyway. Okay, puck back in the corner, gummed up against the boards. The Nordics end. And the Nordics trying to clear. We'll see a black jerseys out in front of the net. Flake making a line change there, but Nordics can't quite seem to get it out of traffic. They're all together at the back of the zone. Took too long. Oh, that was a hard shot on goal. Goes wide. I'm sure you could hear it bounce off the boards on the screen. Okay, back around behind the goal. Amelia sends it up the boards. And Nordic's going to skate it out with a lovely down ice pass. Leslie gets the puck strip. Flake turns it back into a shot on goal. Bridget easily pads away. And then a pass to their point pops out, and Flake is going to clear. Leslie gets there first. Isabel skates it into the Forest Lake end. She's got some steam. Maeve is there in the slot. She has to skate out to take the puck. Isabel's right in the slot now. Some chaos in front of the net. Isabel got at least one, if not two shots off, but they're both off the tender's pads. Evelyn keeps it in from the point, sends it down the boards. Isabel makes a centering pass in the corner. That puck got real slow-mo for a second on some sticky ice. And Evelyn keeps it in from the point. She makes a centering pass, but only Forest Lake player is there to receive it. Forest Lake dumps it into the end after skating it across the neutral zone. Puck's going to go back around behind our net. The corner. Would love playing in this corner today that I can't quite stream into. Forest Lake skating it towards the net, but plenty of players getting away, especially Evelyn. And Bridget covers it when it gets near the goal. 10 minutes to play in the second period. Nordic still down by 1. Face-off coming in the Nordic zone. What? Oh, funny. No, it's not just us. Addie has it at center ice. She's in a stick war with a Forest Lake player. Addie wins. The puck goes all the way down deep into the Forest Lake zone. Forest Lake shovels it back out to our point. And we can't quite keep it there. Cora fighting for it right in front of us here against the boards. Puck spurts out near center ice. That Forest Lake player does not have it all by herself. She gets pushed off center into the corner. She had too much momentum. Centering pass, but Forest Lake misses it, and we receive it. Oh, man. I love that passing right there. Olive to Addie. Addie back to Olive. Skates it into the Forest Lake end. What was that? Forest Lake player almost made a shot on goal. Realized last second it was her own goal. Or she was trying to send it on the boards. Either way, that puck was dangerously close to their net. Okay, Olive skating. Evelyn skating hard into the Forest Lake, or into the Nordics end. Shot on goal. Bridget deflects it. Nordics with a little flying V here, skating it out. And we clear. Evelyn scoops it out to the boards. Olive's going to take it into the Forest Lake end. She makes a nice cross-ice pass, but that turns it into offsides. Oh, that was lovely, lovely hockey. Unfortunately, that puck dribbled just a little too far across the blue line. I have to say, I appreciate that they're calling it a little more consistently this morning. Probably helps I've had a good night's sleep, too. I'm a little less squirrely about it this morning. Forest Lake out of the faceoff. Skating the puck in the neutral zone, trying to push it into the Nordics end. Ooh, that was a pass that got past Isabel. Amelia's going to skate it back around behind our net, send it up the boards to Anaya. Anaya skates it past their point into the neutral zone. Anaya clears them. She's all by herself getting her stick smacked at, so she puts it deep into the opposite corner behind the net, behind the Forest Lake net. Okay, nice centering pass, but Anaya wasn't ready for it. Sagel from the point. Not a shot, not a pass, but it goes back behind Forest Lake's goal again. Amelia keeps it in, sends it back the other way along the board. Nevin gets checked into the ref. Sagel from the point again with a centering pass. Lots of traffic. Isabel chipping at it. Nevin's there. Nevin's ready. Oh! The goalie was all the way down. Nevin had a chance, but it got swept away from her. Forest Lake is going to take the opportunity with a little bit of steam here. We're going to skate it into the end, take a lazy shot on goal. That puck was bouncing. Sagel swiping at it. Bridget swiping at it. It wouldn't move. It just kept evading their stick blades. Finally gets pushed into the corner. Luckily, there were no Forest Lake players there and ready, so that wasn't as dangerous as it may have sounded. Puck back down the board behind the Nordics net into the corner. The corner that I can't see into. The corner that you can't see into. Okay, coming up the board. Oh, Forest Lake keeps it in from the point. Fighting over it in the corner, trying to push it towards the goal. That was a slow-mo shot. It's somewhere under Bridget's pads right now. Oh, that puck, I can see that puck in the back of the net. That's unfortunate. Ref's calling that a goal. That puts the Nordics down by 2. That was dirty. No, just, that was a bummer. Like, there was chaos. I think Bridget thought she had it stopped. If the ref would have blown it a little earlier, It was questionable whether or not she had it, but out of the face-off. Nordic's not happy. Cora tries to shovel it toward the Forest Lake end. Leslie trying to push it across the blue line. Maeve does. I don't want the two of them to combine for an assist. Okay, Leslie again. Skating down ice towards us. Shovels it back towards her teammates. Into the end, but Forest Lake immediately clears. Evelyn smacks somebody in the thigh with the puck, trying to put it into the Forest Lake end, but Forest Lake turns it into our end. Puck is back around behind our goal. Coming up the boards here. Cora gets in the way, sends it the other direction. Here we go. Charlotte Hanson skating up the boards. She's got some steam. She's going to skate right in front of the bench here. I don't know if she got the puck stripped or what. I couldn't quite tell what happened, but it goes up ice away from us. Maeve on her butt on the ice. She gets up immediately. She looks like she's fine. All right, puck over here against the boards in the Forest Lake end. Lots of chipping at it. Evelyn trying to keep it in the zone, but she gets skated around. Forest Lake coming up the boards, and she's double teamed. Ooh, she took a shot to the opposite side. But Bridget was ready. Nordics immediately turn it back around, skated up the boards all the way into the Forest Lake zone. Cora's by herself, but she gets tripped. Yep, and they're going to call it. Probably helped that Cora was dramatic enough about sliding in a big circle on the ice with her little yard sale. I'm kidding, that wasn't dramatic, but it's definitely was a trip. So we're going to have a Nordics power play here. Face-off coming in the Flake end. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you, bad boys, bad boys? I know, it's funny. 5:21 to play in the second period. That's a 1 minute 30 penalty for tripping. So the Nordics with an opportunity here. Forest Lake with possession of the puck. Comes up to Amelia. Amelia takes her time. She takes a shot on goal. The defender's going to kill it. Keep up the good work, girls. It's a face-off coming in the Flake end again. 5:08 to play in the second period. Still a 1:18 on that penalty. Isabel lines up in the face-off. Olive shovels it in front of the net. Not quite a pass to Addie. Addie chases it down the far end. Sajo with a shot. Ooh, into traffic. Couldn't tell quite who deflected that one, if that was Olive or the Forest Lake player, but anyway, not turned into a shot. Addie's in the right place. It's stuck between her feet. She can't quite get to it. Sajo from the point. Oh, this is gorgeous hockey. Addie takes a shot. She ends up on the ice. The defender got her pads in the way. Forest Lake going to make a line change. Well, 54 seconds on that penalty. 4:45 to play in the second period. Nordics trying to make something happen here. Isabel lines up in the faceoff. Flanked by Addie and Olive. Isabel wins. Knocks it back against the boards. Forest Lake sends it the other way. Addie sends it towards the goal. Olive trying to chase it down. Forest Lake up the boards. Couldn't quite make it to Sajo. Olive shovels it toward the goal. Forest Lake's going to skate it out shorthanded. Nordics are going to clear. 35 seconds left on that penalty. Forest Lake again with that opposite corner shot, but it's too slow to matter. Oh, Addie ends up on her knees against the board. The puck squirts out back around behind the Nordics goal. Nevin is there. Nope, that's Amelia. Nevin and Amelia have similar hair. My bad. Okay. Forest Lake gets cleared. They tried to stop it, and Addie picked up her stick at the right, picked up the other player's stick at the exact right second to make the puck go by her. Olive skates it down in the corner, but it's going to come up here to the corner. Evelyn can't quite keep it in. Forest Lake turns it all the way down into our end again. And that's offsides. Also, Forest Lake full strength. 3:33 to play in the second period. Face drop Puck drop coming right here. Oh, right over there. Other dot. Okay, out of the face-off against the boards. Back to Forest Lake. Forest Lake shovels it into the Nordics end. Nordics keep it out. Forest Lake decides to try the other corner. Anaya knocks it away for a second. Cora keeps it heading in the right direction. Cora to Anaya again. Here we go. All right, dribbles into the Nordics end. There we go. Anaya is going to keep it moving. Anaya shovels it down the boards. It's not going to ice. That's gorgeous. There we go. Okay, puck in the flake ends. They try to clear. Nevin gets her stick on it, but it looks like, nope, it pops out. Cora sees her opportunity. She skates it towards the net all by herself. She takes a shot. Tender stops it, but it's a big rebound. Nevin tries to sweep another shot in, but there's too many sticks in the way. Evelyn right there at the blue line where the shot or a pass from the point. Anyway, Forest Lake right in front of their own goal. Got a little dangerous for a second. Up the boards to Cora. Cora from the point. Anaya trying to stop Forest Lake. They clear us. Up against the boards in front of us here. And then down the way into the Nordic zone. Oh, here we go. Nevin by herself, triple teamed from right to left across the neutral zone. Forest Lake. That looked, that must not have been offsides. That was close, though. Forest Lake passes it to a player right at the blue line. Back around into the corner. Behind the Nordic goal. Coming up the boards here again. Oh, from the point. Forest Lake with a centering pass. There's another centering pass attempt, but it goes off of a Nordic skate. Back around behind the goal. Bridges trying to stay frosty. It's back and forth behind her. Comes up in the corner. Cora's all over it. So is Forest Lake, though. Forest Lake trying to center it. Nobody there to take it. They managed to keep it into the blue line. Forest Lake trying to set something up again. Bridget stops that one easily. Takes it right in the glove. So 1:38 to play in the second period, and we're going to have a puck drop in the Nordics end. Everybody making a line change. He's going to put the Isabel Leslie Mave line back in. And puck drop. Puck squirts out, goes back to the Forest Lake point. She makes a shot through traffic. Not sure how dangerous that was, but Bridget deflected it away. Forest Lake turned the rebound into a shot, and Bridget stopped it. Dead puck under her pads. So we're going to have another face-off here. Nordics end. 1:30 to play in the second period. Bridget conferring with the ref. I'm not really sure what's going on. Hey, how are you today? Great, how are you? What did you have for breakfast? No idea what they're saying over there. Puck drop. Out to the... Oh, Forest Lake with a shot through traffic. Couldn't tell if that got to Bridget or not, but it got deflected away wide into the corner. Sagel fighting over it. Trying to clear Forest Lake. Isabel working hard. Sagel's got the puck now. Sagel almost cleared it. Forest Lake again from the point. Puck almost leaves the arena. Goes up around the boards. Forest Lake with something from the point. That puck, it wasn't even going to make it to the goal. Sagel back around behind the goal. Nordic's goal. Attempting to clear. Again, not quite from the point, but still short of the blue line. Oh, that Forest Lake player just swiping at the puck. She ended up on her stomach on the ice. Here we go. Oh, got a chance to clear, and we do. Into the neutral zone. That's going to dribble all the way into the Forest Lake end, so Leslie's going to skate it down. Leslie and Maeve, they make it down there, but they get cleared. They get back across the blue line, trying to fight it into the end so they can take a shot on goal. Centering pass gets intercepted by Forest Lake. Sagel stops it. The Forest Lake knocks it into our end anyway. There we go. Forest Lake gets cleared again. Forest Lake dumps it into our end. Back into the corner of no return. Amelia comes around the boards. Here we go. Maeve skates it out away from the boards. Trying to push them out. Forest Lake knocks it the other direction. Sagel with a pass to Leslie. Leslie, not by herself. Oh, and the buzzer. I'm going to pause the stream for a second. Switching ends here for everyone watching at home. Bridget skating into the net to the left. Nordics to the left. Forest Lake to the right. Nordics need to go to the right. Face-off coming. 15 minutes to play in the third period. Here we go. Okay, back into the Nordics end. Cora sends it up the boards. Forest Lake in the way. Puck spurts out back around behind Nordics net again. That comes up the boards. Forest Lake sends it the other direction. I guess that's what we're doing this morning. Forest Lake with it up against the boards on the other. Oh, that was a pass that went in front of the net. Forest Lake player tried to deflect it in, but it had too much snooze. Bridget was there anyway, but... Oh, come on. Nordics trying to clear. Nordics trying hard to clear. Puck comes out. Forest Lake turns it around immediately. Addie's on her, though. There's a lot of black jerseys over there. There we go. That's the right move. She turns around, sends the puck the other direction. Forest Lake's point gets in the way. Sends it back to the boards. Cora's going to send it up the boards here into the neutral zone. That puck does not have enough snooze to ice, but it dribbles into the Forest Lake end. Addie's right there, but she's going to get cleared off the boards. There we go. Nice awareness. Nordics get out, but Forest Lake turns it into our end anyway. Back around into the corner. Addie's skating hard. Forest Lake sends it the other direction. Just getting our exercise. No big deal. Ooh, that's a shot on goal from the boards. Bridget stops it with her stick. I don't know what happened there. Charlotte got the puck strip right next to the goal, but nothing became of it. Charlotte sends it out up to Olive. Olive skates it by herself across the ice. Olive passes into Addie. Olive dumps it back around behind the Nordics goal. Forest Lake sends it up the boards. Sagel's not there yet, so Sagel's got to wait for our team to clear. He's smacking it against the Forest Lake skate. Forest Lake in a sea of jerseys. She gets the puck strip before she crosses the blue line. Addie fighting with him over it. That player's got her stick locked. Up against the boards, Forest Lake's going to dump it into our end. It's going to go all the way around to the opposite corner. And then Forest Lake sends it the other way. That's just what we do, I guess. Forest Lake over here at the point. Addie ended up on the ice there right in front of us. That puck's going to come up the boards. Right there. Forest Lake gets there first. Nordics make a line change. So probably going to lose the momentum on that. If Amelia lets that go, it's, why did he wave it off? Well, that should have been icing. It would have ended up with a face-off back in the Forest Lake end, but the ref waved it off, maybe because Amelia got there. There we go. Isabel clears. Skating with some help. She goes up ice to get away from Forest Lake. Anaya drops into the slot. Isabel makes a shot. Stopped by the tender. Face-off coming in the Forest Lake end. Isabel's going to line up at the point there at the dot here. Flanked by Anaya and Nevin. Do a little bit of a line change up. Oh, ha! Isabel dancing with the Forest Lake player because she was on the wrong side of the puck. Puck squirts out to the point. Sagel races over to the blue line, keeps it in. She centers it back towards the goal. Forest Lake back around behind their goal, sends it up the boards. Nevin at the point trying to keep it in, and she does. She pokes it with her stick. She's going to keep skating it. Nevin with a shot on the corner of the goal from the corner. God dang it. All I can recognize is the hair. I can't read the numbers, and the hair covers the name. I'm trying, gang. I apologize if I get your daughter's name wrong. Anaya against the boards over here. Back and forth. Headed towards the Forest Lake end. Puck is all the way down. That's not going to ice. Forest Lake gets there first anyway. Isabel trying to strip the puck. Sagel last line of defense. They pass it past her. Amelia, not Nevin, is going to skate it down against the board. Katie, does David watch? Does he stream? Yeah. Does he listen? mean, I don't need to know right now. I was just curious in general if he does or not. Yeah, like, do I owe him an apology too? Okay, back around the board. We're the Nordics end. Sorry for the side chatter. Nevin's mom sitting in front of me correcting me when I was calling Amelia Nevin. That's okay. I'm here for feedback. I need the help. Forest Lake into our end. That's offside. Charlotte intercepted it anyway, but that'll be a face-off here in the neutral zone. 10:05 to play on the game. It's not New Ulm without Johnny Cash. I don't know why that is. And out of the puck drop, Cora comes out with it. Skates up ice away from us. Dumps it into the Forest Lake end. Forest Lake's going to get there first. Skates it back around behind their goal. Leslie was right there with her, but she had to power stop to turn the other direction. Forest Lake clears, hops into the Nordics end. Cora turns around, tries to keep them from entering the zone, but doesn't quite make it. That's a shot on goal that Bridget gets at the handle of her stick. Deflects it away. Charlotte going to skate them out clean. She's just shaking and baking those Forest Lake players. Not helping that she's triple teamed. She skates into the end and passes it to Leslie. Leslie has to skate it into the corner. To get it. Cora's there. She's ready. Forest Lake takes over. Bumps it into the corner, back behind the goal. And they clear the Nordics. Evelyn's going to skate it down. She keeps it out of the Nordics end in the neutral zone. Forest Lake skates it in again, but Charlotte's right there with her. That was a shot on goal that Bridget deflected with her stick, even though it looks like it probably would have been wide. Oh, man. That's that same girl again. She lifted it right over Bridget's shoulder. Finds the back of the net. So 8:50 to play in the third period. Nordics down by 3. Nordics getting outpaced a little bit with shots on goal here in this game. Not quite as heinous as the last couple of games. Shots on goal for Forest Lake, 18. Shots on goal for Nordics, 10. I'm never sure if that's accurate, though. I'm just reading what's on the scoreboard. I don't know that I trust it. I'm also not keeping track myself. Forest Lake out of the faceoff. Into the Nordics end. Amelia's there. She ends up on her knees. The puck is against the boards here in front of us in the corner. Looks like it's moving toward the neutral zone. Cora, Sajel, trying to keep it out. Sajel back to Maeve. Maeve had an opportunity to clear. There we go. Leslie, kind of by herself. She tries to pass it across ice to Maeve, but the stick got in the way. Ooh, that was killer defense there. Amelia sent it all the way back down to the other end. Sajel, from center ice, shovels it towards the goal. Puck is in the Forest Lake end. Dane giving his loud positive reinforcement when he wants the girls to skate harder. I sure hope you guys can hear that when he yells. That puck is going to come all the way across the neutral zone into the Nordics end. Sagel's there. Sajel to Maeve. Maeve misses the pass. Forest Lake takes it, but Maeve keeps it from going straight into the Nordics end. Cora fighting for it. Forest Lake is going to push it over the blue line anyway. Amelia's there. Gets into a tussle with that girl. Penalty coming. Not sure. I'm going to guess it's on. They're going to give Amelia hooking. I didn't see a hook, but I for sure saw watch her drop her shoulder. Okay, Nordic short-handed here. So time for a penalty kill. It's going to be 1:30 on Amelia Vandergaan for hooking. $7:28 to play in the game. In the third period. That puck is going to come all the way out. Now you got to clear. Forest Lake gets cleared out of the faceoff on their own power play. They knock it back around up the boards behind the Nordics goal. There we go. Comes up the boards. Addie is there. Isabel's there. Forest Lake with a centering pass, but lots of black jerseys in the way. Some good defense being played. Puck dribbles out by the blue line, but can't quite clear Forest Lake. Nordic shorthanded, doing a good job with the penalty kill. 1 minute left on that. Oh, That was a lifted shot, but Bridget was ready for it. She stood up and caught it in her glove. So 6:51 to play in the game. 1 minute left on that Amelia Vandergod penalty. Face off coming right here. Puck drop. Ooh, that was a backhanded shot by Forest Lake. Bridget got extended out of the crease. Some good defense being played there. That girl tried to lift it again and almost sends it out of the arena. And Forest Lake going to get cleared. That player touched it. Going to go all the way into the Forest Lake end. 30 seconds left on the power play. So the Nordics not racing to get down there. Forest Lake going to work it our direction again. Charlotte skating out in front, ready to interfere. Forest Lake shovels a shot towards the goal. Bridget takes it on the numbers. Big rebound. Forest Lake with an attempt at a centering pass. Bridget's stick got in the way. So it deflects wide to the point. Bridget out in front. Forest Lake attempts a wraparound. That gets deflected back behind the goal. Lots of chaos. The Nordics full strength. Ooh, a backhanded shot that was not expected out of traffic. Bridget sends it off for pads. Olive skates it up the ice. Ooh, manager, oh my gosh. Olive from the point, from center ice, almost made it in the goal. The tender somehow got turtled, wasn't quite ready. Unfortunately, was placed just a couple inches to the right of the post. Oh, and the Nordics are going to get cleared here. Evelyn's going to skate it up ice, waiting for her fellow black jerseys to get out. And unfortunately, Forest Lake was right there. Sagel's going to skate it down in the Nordic zone, but she's smacking hard at it. The puck is going to go up the boards, back behind in the corner behind the Nordics goal. Ooh, that ended up being a centering pass because of somebody's skate, even though it was an attempt to go up the boards. Forest Lake with another shot. Bridget gets it on the pads, but the rebound stayed there. It was slow-mo. That was another shot on the side of the goal. Not a shot, a pass. That puck is going to clear. There we go. Addie's skating with it hard. I'm sorry, not Addie, but Isabel, I think. Addie is down there in the corner. She was in the slot, ready. Okay, coming up the boards here. Cora's going back on. I don't know if it's a player substitution or a late line change completion. Oh, that puck. And Forest Lake is going to clear the Nordics in spite of our best efforts. Oh, there's some good hockey right there. Addie just barely got across the blue line in time for the puck to dribble across next to her feet. That puck is loose. The tender thought she needed to reach out to stop it, but now it gets sent all the way down into the Nordics end. Oh, Sagel thought she was making a backhanded pass to Amelia. Amelia wasn't ready for it, so Forest Lake takes it, trying to turn it into a shot, but out from the dot. She lifts it. Bridget got the first one, but the rebound came out. Forest Lake puts another one on the boards. Puck drop coming, center ice. Okay, out of the puck drop. Back into the Forest Lake end. Around behind their net. Nordic skating it down. There we go, Nordic from the point. Forest Lake in the way. Back up into the neutral zone. Charlotte chases it down into the Nordic end. She turns it right back around into the neutral zone, but Forest Lake is there, ready for it. Cora trying to keep it out of the Nordics end. Forest Lake with a centering pass to no one. Ooh, Forest Lake with another centering pass from against the boards. And that's going to get sent up the boards into the Forest Lake end. Cora's hot on their tails, but Forest Lake sends it back into the neutral zone. Evelyn chases it down. And it gets sent up the boards all the way around behind the net. Into the corner down there. Coming up the boards in front of us. Fighting for it right in front of the bench. That must have been offside. Well, I assume we got a face-off coming right here. Nordic's making a line change. They go out of the face-off. Forrest Lake takes it into the Nordic's end. They stopped that because it would have been out?
It touched the net, yeah.
The attempt at a lifted shot would have left the arena if there wasn't a net over there. So we get a face-off in the Nordic's end. And puck drop. Nordic's almost cleared out. Isabel knew what she wanted. There we go. Maeve trying to skate it out. Forrest Lake with offside. So puck drop coming in the neutral zone. Where? Oh, funny. Out of the face-off. Forrest Lake sends it down in our end again. Bridget deflects it to make sure it's away from the goal. Fighting for it against the board. Back over there in the corner. Two minutes to play in the game. Maeve's ready for it. Leslie's back here in our zone still trying to pick her stick up off the ice. Not sure what happened there. It's down in the corner of the Forest Lake end. Sejal ready at the point.
Right there.
Oh, man, that was a gorgeous... I'm telling you, Maeve to Leslie. Maeve set it right into the slot. Leslie was a little far out. Here we go. Here's another chance. Maeve slides it up to Sejal at the point. Sejal tries... Oh, that's going to be offsides on us, but they don't call it. Forest Lake sends it back into the neutral zone. Doesn't really change play anyway. Sejal skates it into the Forest Lake end. She jumps it down farther. Forest Lake clears. Isabel sends it the other direction. There we go. Maeve fighting for it. Lots of stick-on-stick action. There we go. Leslie skates it up ice away from all the action. Sends it up the... Oh, she was going to send it up the board. She got the puck stripped right near the blue line. There we go. Sejal pokes it away before they skate it into the Nordics end. Lots of collisions there, too. Against the boards right in front of us. Oh, puck goes the other direction and then gets squirted all the way down into the Forest Lake end. It's clean. Forest Lake skates it around behind their own goal. 30 seconds to play in the game. They didn't announce the 1 minute this time. They usually do. But the buzzer's coming. Forest Lake against the boards here right in front of us. And the puck goes the other direction. Deep into the Forest Lake end. 20 seconds to play in the game. Back around behind the Forest Lake net. Into the corner. Coming up the boards. Maeve shovels it towards the goal. Tender stops it and kills it. It's still loose, though. Still loose, but they called it dead. 10 seconds to play. We're going to have a face-off in the Forest Lake end with 10 seconds to play.
Sit down so that people can see the front.
Out of the puck drop, back against the boards. Buzzer coming. 7 seconds to play. Forest Lake. Sejal keeps it in at the point. Sejal sends it up the boards, and that will be game. Okay, I'm going to shut her down. Thanks, everybody, for watching. And that is the end of the New Ulm CPI LWB tournament.